Mensah, Stephen Apia Asare, and Mauli Wayu are the 11 for Accra for coach by Didi Dramani. Now to the Red Army from Kumasi. In goal for them is the Guinean import Mohamed Kamara. Captain for the side from Congo, Samba O'Neill, Lord Amoa, Francis Aqua, Zakaria Fuseni makes his debut for the Warriors. Join them from Brikum Chelsea and is making his debut. Seth Kojo, Patrick Esiedu, Emmanuel entry the action as well. Kwame Poku, Albert Amoa, together with the man Amoa, the Kotoko, ready, looking all good. Looking all good for the game. Donning their red jerseys. Beautifully done by the Hope brand, who are the official kit sponsors of Kotoko. So we are live at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is the President's Cup. So Emmanuel Entry, the captain, Samba O'Neill, captain for the evening for the Warriors. And they have the referees in action today.
Yeah, so experienced referee Reginald Colin Samoa would officiate this game, assisted by Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Dolagbanu, and then of course fourth referee Charles Bulu in there.
So the referee goes on with a toss to decide which team will kick off and where each team will also defend. And so all is set. Kelvin Osei Esibe, captain for Hearts of Folk, and Samba O'Neill, both are defenders, and they're leading the charge in the game today.
Of course, you can trace the President's Cup as far as to 1969, where Ebuswadras beat Asante Kotoko by a goal to nothing to be crowned champions of the then Republican Cup, right? Yes, but then it is the 18th edition of the President's Cup. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi. And fans would forgive Hearts of Folk for a poor season if they can go on to win this game.
So all is set for the all-important game here, live at the Accra Sports Stadium. That's the Hearts of Folk team. Ina Habo and Konadu Yadom is the man issuing some instructions for the Phobian club who want to win the trophy they won 2 seasons ago when they beat the Warriors here in Accra to lift that trophy. Last year, though, it was held in Kumasi, and Kotoko lost to Asekimosa from Abidjan or Cote d'Ivoire in Kumasi. The Phobians, as always, in their numbers here. So a minute silence to be observed in honor, obviously, of Portugal international Diogo Jota. So the two players, set of players, Kotoko and Hearts of Folk officials, all set. A minute silence. Live, ready for the big kickoff here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Assistant referees are now checking the net to see how good it will be to handle the ball.
Benghazi, of course, you know, it is the first game of Masudi Dramani, and then he's had a lot to say, especially regarding a legacy, living consistency, showing consistency in the game. And then we'll see the first lineup that he's shown, and the likes of, we see Asma up front, the likes of Hamza Issa, Maoli Wayo, or up front for Accra Hearts of Folk. For Karim Zito, he's had a very good record against Accra Hearts of Folk. Don't forget that when he was with Dreams FC, he didn't lose a game this season against Accra Hearts of Folk. And then when he came here in their last game in the Super Clash, he also made sure that they picked a point, a goalless draw here. So, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Abdul Karim Zito, has had a good season against Accra Hearts of Folk. Well, this time around, we need a winner. It will not end in a draw. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi.
And so, debut appearances for Zakaria Fuseni, together with his compatriot in midfield, Seth Kwajo for the Warriors. And there you have the bench for Hearts of Folk, led by Coach Didi Dramani. And for Kotoko as well, led by the big man himself, Karim Abdul Zito, an ex-player himself and now in charge of the fabulous side. Referee, very experienced referee, even though quite young, but very experienced for referee. Reginald Collins Amoa, he is the man for this evening game. Very experienced campaigner, and he is a man for the game. It's not his first, he's been there several times, and he's in there again today, handling the big game between Kotoko and Hearts of Folk here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Right, so we count down to the game, and a big miss for Accra Sofo.
And we are underway live at the stadium. Hearts of Oak kicking us off. It is a goalie Schwab with a long kick up field. They're going to control the ball in their own half now. Emmanuel Entry looking for the man on the left side. Patrick Esiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Aqua. The man on the left side of defense for Kotoko in this evening's game. He throws one down. Get the ball back from. Oh, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of crosses from Aqua. The Phobians take over the ball now in midfield. Hearts of Oak. Player goes and referee says what? An infringement. He says play should go on, and so play does go on.
And we're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game. The fans here. Let's see.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down for an infringement for the Warriors. And they clearly are serving their intentions for
sandwich
this game.
Between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neill locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Entry. But his ball to left side is kept in. Aqua heads the ball on. But that connection from Pampoku wasn't good enough, and out he goes for a throw-in. Was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though. But here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif. He will locate his man, Kunedu Iyadom. Into midfield now he goes. Raphael Amponsa. The Phobia taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball. In full that chance for House of Oak already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball seen there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masudi Dramani. And Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hearts of Oak have their plan as well.
Hearts of Oak really are not taking this lying down. They are also giving it a fight. That was a great opportunity there for Hamza Issa. A free kick now for the Phobians. Deep in midfield. The last of the two ties met here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barren. 0-0 ended. But I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi. And it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Cup. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Headed on a chance for House of Oak. This will be a goal, and goalie comes out. And Kamara with a beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hearts of Oak. But Kamara Mohammed in goal for the Fort Pablos team. Coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hearts of Oak's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down, Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no fear. You never know. It should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test that he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hearts of Oak has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hearts of Oak half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. Referee says play should go on, and that's go on. Kotoko with him on entry in midfield. That was a beautiful play from him. He locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to entry. Entry with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man Lord Amwa. Get the ball to Lord, but the linesman's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. And the Phobians are coming again. Good ball infield for Hearts of Oak. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass. Poor pass from Hussein. Trying to release his man Stephen Apia Asari, but the pass from Hussein was poor. Kelvin Osesibe, as always, no nonsense with a clearance for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hearts of Oak, and then of course in Kumasi where he made a mistake. And I mean, overconfidence, as we say, he was overzealous, and it went a long way to affect them. He lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu in post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made this his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Hearts of Oak attacking now, but the pass is poor, only locating Kotoko's Emmanuel entry in midfield. He goes back, gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo's ball is good, but headed out by Kunadu Yadom for the Hearts of Oak team. On the left side for Hearts of Oak this evening is the man, Steven Asari. He's been brought down for this play to go on. It does go on. On the ball now for Kotoko is Esiedu. Good ball in field, onside. Pampuk on the ball now. Pass is good now. Amwa with a chance. And he could not connect the ball though. Linesman flag is anyway up for offside.
Good play from Kotoko Benghazi. Great play from Kotoko. And good movements there. But he went a bit too early and offside against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But trust me, Hearts of Oak will need to be very, very careful and leave too many spaces behind. Well, if those spaces are not covered, trust me, Benghazi, they might consider first goal here in the 2025 President's Cup.
That was Albert Tamwa with an opportunity, but he went a shade ahead of the defenders, so offside against him. Kotoko with an infringement though in their own half, and captain Samba O'Neill. He will locate his defensive partner Zakaria Husseini, who joined the Warriors this summer from Brecum Chelsea. Good ball in field now, looking for the run of the striker, but ball be cleared by Hearts of Oak. Emmanuel Amankwa with a clearance. And out it goes for a throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by the Fablo side. Aqua Francis gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo goes back to Kaiten, his man in defense in Zakaria Husseini. Zakaria now looks for Seth Kojo. Goes in field. Beautiful play from Kojo to his man. The ball will break down and the free take over now. Good ball from Hearts of Oak. Kwesi Asma is brought down and referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Well, referee will have a word with him, and I'm sure the next time he brings down a player, the next time he is a culprit, we will see a yellow card for the number 10 shirted man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And there the man in your short sets. Hearts of Oak with the ball in their own half. Deep in midfield now. Back to Kelvin. Osei Sasibe. Sasibe will locate Kunadu Iyadom. Iyadom in his own half, taking his time on the ball. Back to Kunadu Iyadom. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the Nations Wembley. Kotoko 0, Hearts of Oak 0. Still back in their own half. Hearts of Oak. Kelvin Osei Sasibe, the captain for the evening. Controls the ball in his own half, looking for options, very few options. So he looks for Manuel Amankwa on the right side. Amankwa on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Kwesi Asma goes in field. But attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Fabulous team.
Gradually they're building up into this game, and you could see that of course the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Kunadu Yadom, clearing his lines. Kamipoku was trying to break loose, but Kunadu Yadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Hussein for Kotoko. He's deep in the Hearts of Oak half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Pass for Peter Esiedu. Esiedu's pass is poor. And Kotoko will lose out on the attack. It's Hearts of Oak now. Counter is on for Hearts of Oak. On the ball now for the far block side of the Phobians. Maulewayo. Cross comes to a chance. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
Benghazi, he had so much space to control that ball. So much space to take his time and make a decision. He went for an early header. Maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from him.
He had so much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a bit of options, if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement though for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Kotoko got the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neal. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one outfield now, but out is Shuab Sharif saving it for Asafok. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates his man, Rafael Amponsa. Good ball infield from Wayu. Wayu gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asafok. Percy Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes infield. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Hearts of Oak are gradually finding their rhythm, Benghazi, and you could see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And then yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there, and timely clearance from Konedu.
Konedu clearing the lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. But ball has been cleared, and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GH1 TV. It's the President's Cup, live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Hearts of Oak against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neal controls the ball. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini looks up. Long ball out for looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Shuab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku with a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Shaub came out in time and saving it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Konedu Iyadom. Konedu Iyadom locates his man on the right left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, has been blocked and out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Hearts of Oak beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year, we saw Aseki Musa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Hearts Kotoko will take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the Hearts of Oak half now. Konedu Iyadom. He loses out now. Kampoku on the ball. Kotoko shoots one, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch a goalkeeper, but then again, Konedu needs to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defensemen of Accra. So they need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Konedu Iyadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko's half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. Entry Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neal in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now. For Kotoko. He goes infield. He's lucky to have retained the ball there. Looks up. Long ball over the top now. The ball be cleared again by captain for Hearts of Oak, Kelvin Osei Esibe. No nonsense man. A stalwart in defense for Hearts of Oak. Kelvin Osei Esibe with a clearance there for the Phobians. Throwing for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by Aqua Francis to Kampoku. Poku gets the ball to his man, Peter Amidou. Amidou have cracked to midfield now to set Koto. Poor pass from him, and the Phobians take over the ball now. On the left side there go. On the ball, now for Hearts of Oak is Stephen Apia Sari. Apia on the ball, he goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
It's been a fair game so far, Benghazi. A very, very fair game from both sides. But then, of course, Kotoko have had a clear chance so far. Hearts of Oak need to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Konedu Iyadom on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. He joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Konedu Iyadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. A ball be cleared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Konadu Yadom, redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going in with a tackle. It seems to have come off West though. But he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian. Cross comes in. A good one to the box. And it will be cleared by the Fabulous team. A poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked and will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Seth Kojo. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Calvin Osayesibe. Osayesibe will look for options. He gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Oak won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by a goal to nothing. And the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Oak actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2 goals to nothing.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayesibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captaining the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Oak deep in midfield. Pass is good to the side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go past his man. Can he do that? He does. And referee says pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And out it goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would need this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, he's going straight for penalties. And this time around, I think that it has been more open as compared to what we've seen in the previous games this season.
So the Phobians again will come into attacking areas. Hearts of Oak on the attack now. Cross comes in. And ball cleared again by Zakaria Husseini. Out for a throw-in. Just as the Phobians are now pushing more men to attacking areas and are dominating at this stage. 17 minutes done in the first half. So goalless here at Accra Sports Stadium. Throw-in. Ball thrown in by Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in from him. After nobody particular as the ball be cleared by the Fabulous team in their own half. And for Emmanuel in midfield. Looks up. Pass is good. Trying to look to release his man. And that was too strong. Too strong though. And out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. Ball thrown in by the Phobians. Kelvin Osayesibe. Esibe on the ball now. He looks at his man in midfield. Kwesi Asma, his pass is good. On the ball now, he's been brought down. Referee will blow for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
1 man down, Benghazi, and Strength coming into play there. And of course, assistant 1 was right there to see the action. The player was brought down. Cynical tackle from the left back in there. I think that Hearts of Oak would need a lot of those long balls that we've seen from the Mauli Wayo. Will need to come into the game more. There you see the man Masoudi Dramani, former assistant coach of the Black Stars, issuing some instructions there. A very, very experienced manager, and he's talked about consistency, how even if he leaves the club, there should be a plan, a pattern that the club should follow. We'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masoudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Hearts of Oak, Raphael Amponsa coming in behind this free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can they orchestrate the first goal? Raphael Amponsa is there alongside Hussein Mohammed. A 2-man wall has been formed by the Pablos team. And the fans are shouting goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in, a good run, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Raphael Amponsa wants to catch the goalkeeper there, and Well, is that a cross? Is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Atofo.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time round, Ransford will leave it. Corner kick for the Phobians. This will obviously be an in-swinger. It comes in a good one. A long one, though, headed back, and ball be cleared. And after goes again for another corner kick. Jones.
Another corner kick, Benghazi. And 20 minutes of play done. The Asante Kotoko have had some good chances. Of course, Accra Atofo some good chances as well. Goalkeeper Kamara called into action. And yes, corner kick quickly take it. Atofo come forward. A chance for Atofo. A shot. A brilliant defending once again, Benghazi.
That was a chance for Atofo. Shot coming in. But it's been cleared and out it goes for throw-in for Kotoko. Thrown in by Seth Kojo. Kojo will locate a carrier for Husseini. Husseini on the ball to his man Samba. Now Samba locates entry in midfield. Back to Zakaria. Zakaria looks for options and sends it on one through. It's a very long one. Headed on by Kwame Poku. Cross comes in looking for the man Emmanuel Amwa, but Amwa cannot get to that ball, and ball be cleared by Atofo. Poor touch though, and so out it goes for throw-in. Throw-in for Kotoko. On the ball for the Fabulous side. Kojo set, brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement, so it's an infringement for the Fabulous team. Today, Kotoko are playing with Patrick Asiedu on the right side of midfield. They normally play on the left side of defense. Today, he's playing on the right side of midfield for the Warriors. Patrick Asiedu. So, an infringement there for Kotoko. Emmanuel entry. He goes behind his free kick. Kotoko have got men in the box to look for. It comes in a good one. Headed on and missing the post by inches. That was Captain Samba O'Neill coming close for the Warriors here. The in-swinger was good from entry. And a run from Samba O'Neill. He rose majestically, got his head to the ball, but missing the post by some inches.
Benghazi, his jump reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo and when he was at Juventus. And of course, you see how he kept his eye on the ball, very, very focused on the ball, and made sure that he got that contact with the ball. It was just by inches, but trust me, it was a good one. And both teams warming up gradually into the game, Ben.
The Phobians will respond. On the right side, they go now. Mawole Wayo on the ball now for Atofo. Can they move, get a movement? Cross comes, a good one. Ball drops. It's a goal. Hamza Issa with the opening goal for Atofo. Brilliant goal by our standards. The man from Aroras, Hayes Mohamed for the Phobian club. From goalie Mohamed Kamara. Atofo 1, Kotoko 0.
Benghazi, what a gift. What a gift. It is not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy, and there you have it. Look at it, the first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and singing, be quiet and don't be silly. And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick and enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a bad song.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Asiedu on left side for Kotoko. He goes in field though. He locates his man, Seth Kojo. Back to Francis Aqua on the left side. to Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into Entry Emmanuel now for Kotoko. Entry will look out for options. A ball headed down. The draws for Amwa. He shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense, defending resolutely for Accra Suffolk. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but connection was poor. And out to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Husseini on the ball. But attack will break down though. Has to focus on the ball now. He goes in field. Alphonse Raphael is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Suffolk.
Bengazi, I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra Suffolk, and this time around one of the crosses fell the way of the goalkeeper. He dashed it out and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from Accra Suffolk, and one of them has been meaningful so far. Kotoko will need to come back strongly. The confidence of Accra Suffolk is very up, and I will not be surprised if they make another incursion, Ben.
Let's see if the Phobians can make it to. That's the man, the goal scorer for Hasselfolk, Hamza Issa. He joined them from their junior team, Aroras. Got the opening goal here. Ball into the area, chance again for Hasselfolk, and Kunadu Yadom's connection going out for a goal kick goal.
Bengazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming. And now you can see Accra Suffolk going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in Ferguson-like style. No, I mean, not perturbed at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei to be on the ball. But he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Ashakem in the lower tier. Locating captain for the side again, Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe goes in full now. He locates his man, Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma now to Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Kelvin Osei Esibe again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa with a long ball. It drops. Alpha is calling. Goes to come out. He doesn't come. Referee will blow for an infringement.
Bengazi, determination from Accra Suffolk to offset it. Amankwa in there, and poor communication, yes, from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was a ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Bengazi.
Kotoko that will break out, but the ball has been cleared. Ball has been cleared. Has to put on the ball again now. Kelvin Osei Esibe. Long ball into the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Aqua. Ball thrown down for Asante. Hamza Issa is brought down though. And an infringement for the Phobian club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the first yellow card flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko for bringing down the marauding Hamza Issa.
Bengazi, Accra Suffolk are having a presidential ride. A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has cost them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill would need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross. And what should have been a simple save from him, he just could not do it. Captain Hamza Issa with a goal.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was with Dreams FC, but then would have substitution. And Accra Suffolk coach Masudi Dramani effective substitution there.
An early one, so Maoli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on, is he injured?
Yeah, I'm sure he's injured, and you can tell from his face, not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Suffolk, but then you'd have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Maoli Wayo out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, mercurial player. Free kick for Suffolk, cross comes on a good one. And Kamara saving, not on the first occasion, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He will need to be very, very calm. He spilled that ball again, trust me. If there was a Phobian lurking there, would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on GH1 TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intakwadi Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in, a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes though for a goal kick for Accra Hearts Suffolk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in trouble or on duty. But then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and it should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his men in midfield. Raphael Amponsa controls, taking his time, goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Raphael Amponsa. Good play from Raphael Amponsa, but a poor pass, and ball be cleared by Kotoko. Referee though was blown on infringement against Kotoko. He swung, it was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one, you know, as a player. Any time you are on the run and you catch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. You know, back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very, very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amwa there. So two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Oak. We've seen their infringement very dangerously. And I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi, I've been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra Suffolk. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes. And it has paid off. A mistake coming in and a confirmation of Lord Amwes yellow card there. A chance for Hearts of Oak to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Raphael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of four men in front of the free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can Raphael Amponsa and Kakari orchestrate a second goal for the Phobian? Let's see. It's Raphael Amponsa, and over the crossbar though, that goes.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross in there. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me, it elevates your understanding and gives your ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped, but then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. Instead with a throw in, a good one, but ball blocked by Konadu. He had done for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians strong and trying to attack. Ball is good, but blocked again by the Caribbean referee. Will bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in midfield for Accra Hearts of Oak. That looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, it's Kwesi Asmarada who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. An infringement on Kwesi Asma. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei Estibi. Back to Sharif in goal for Hearts of Oak. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one upfield, headed on goal. Ball be cleared by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield now. Set Kwejo, pass is poor, and out will go for a throw-in for Atofo. The Phobians really in control of this game so far. 35 minutes of action down in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of this game so far. Kunedu Iyadom will locate his man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. Pretty good play from the Phobians. Kelvin Osei Sibe on the ball now for Asofo. He goes in field. Poor pass. And Kotoko take over the ball now. Entry who look for the man on the left side. That is the big man.
Benghazi, and look at the Hearts of Oak fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They are enjoying themselves here. They're having a field day here, and you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Accra Folk. They are ready to forgive the bad season of Accra Folk if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masudi Dramani's men, and temporary hold-up player is down, and high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quickly before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the Fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played here. Your thoughts of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far?
Benghazi, it has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, you know, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans there. Look at how the flags are up, waving. You can also see the cameramen. You can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hit, Oh Vera. Yes, D Black. Just in your shots. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. For now, they are on their seat. They are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from their players would spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? As an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba Oni with a long kick into the half of a calf. Ball headed out by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza is controls the ball for Asofo in midfield. Hamza turns around, he goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Asofo. Hamza Issa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball. But very, very strong.
Player number 17, Patrick Esieju, out. Player number 12.
Another change there for Kotoko. Kotoko responding with a change. And there it is. We'll update you on who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we see the introduction of Inisa.
Play goes on now. For the corner ball, Bobo has been cleared and out. It goes for, that should be a throw-in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. Francis Aqua on the left side today, operating on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one, flicked on by Asid Patrick. But ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back. He does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in midfield. He goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man. That's Peter Amidurada, who has now switched to the right side of our wings for the Fabulous team. So can Kotoko get himself back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians up by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. An infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to look for in the box for Asofo. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind his free kick duties for Kotoko. A high line set by the Asofo defense. Referee says hold on. He wants to have a word or two with Tamankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neill for the call. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes in a good one, but straight to Sharif Saub in goal for Hearts of Oak, who saves coolly for the Phobian club.
Benghazi Sheriff is no Father Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud there, and a good goalkeeping from Sheriff.
Ball in play, Hearts of Oak in midfield. Beautiful play from Rafael. He gets the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. But to nobody particular as the Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsan Rafael been so impressed with him today in the game for Hearts of Oak.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run, and anytime the ball is found, you'll see a player of Hearts of Oak there. Kotoko will need to up their game.
Good ball, 1-2.